The question of which banks use Experian credit reports is an important one, especially when you're preparing to apply for a new line of credit. Understanding how financial institutions use these reports gives you a huge advantage. Experian is one of the three major nationwide consumer reporting agencies, often called credit bureaus, alongside Equifax and TransUnion. The reality is that a vast majority of major banks, credit card issuers, mortgage lenders, and auto financiers use Experian reports. Think of the credit bureaus as information warehouses. Banks and other creditors report your credit activities, like making on-time payments, balances, and credit limits, to these warehouses. In turn, when you apply for a loan or a credit card, the lender will go to these warehouses to pull a credit report to check your financial history and evaluate your risk. The key thing to understand is that lenders choose which of the three bureaus to pull a report from. And just to make things interesting, they don't always use the same one, or they might pull from two or even all three, depending on the type of application. This means that a bank that pulls Experian for a credit card application might pull from Equifax or TransUnion for a mortgage. You'll find that many of the largest, most recognizable names in banking are clients of Experian. This includes major national and international banks that offer credit cards, personal loans, and mortgages. Banks like American Express, Barclaycard, Capital One, and large retail banks often rely on Experian data. For a borrower, this means you should focus on making sure your credit file is accurate and strong with all three bureaus, including Experian. Since you won't always know which report a specific bank will pull for your specific application, maintaining a solid credit history across the board is your best strategy. A good credit report with Experian is just as vital as having one with Equifax or TransUnion for any major financial move. The most important takeaway is that for all intents and purposes, you should assume that any major financial institution you work with either reports to or pulls reports from Experian. Your credit behavior is likely being tracked there right now. If you're planning a big financial step, like applying for a major loan, it's wise to request your free annual report from all three credit bureaus to make sure the information is consistent and correct. This practice ensures you're prepared, regardless of which bureau a bank decides to use when assessing your application. Staying on top of your credit file with Experian is simply part of being financially proactive.